What's up everybody, Tendo here, that there's Hannah Warrior Princess, and before we get started on today's video, I just wanted to start by saying a super big thank you to all of you guys for all the positivity you sent our way on yesterday's 1-year anniversary video that we made. That's right, we are now into the first day of our second year of being YouTubers.
Yay!
And you guys were really cool. I appreciate all the awesome things you said for that video, and if you're watching this and you haven't seen that video, well, you're probably worried about why I look this way, but you're gonna have to go back and watch that video to find out why, I guess. But listen, today we're getting back to the thrifting. We're gonna go to half off Monday at Savers, which is usually our best day of the week for thrifting. So it's gonna be a good one. Stick around, and now let's get into this. Well, there's some video games.
There they are. The beeline over to the glass cooking ware section. It's a bunch of like older style dishes here for sure. They usually have something Pyrex here that is pretty cheap, but looks like we're not going to be that lucky today. There's like the Federal glass. That looks like Fire King. Heck yeah. Tempting, but not really that worth it, because those are fine. They're not great. A bunch of Corningware with their lids, which is actually kind of nice to see, but it's still going to be a little expensive for me to grab that. It's alright, it's just the first stop. We'll find something. Like these. Holy. What? I'm pepper. I'm nutmeg. I'm ginger. I'm cloves. Where's salt? Where's salt? Did you want the Xbox one?
Oh, yes, please. I'll take these, please.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And what is your name?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Thank you.
I'm upside down. This happy Tupperware family.
Yeah, you're right.
All got little snap lids too. Which is very nice. They're all very cheap as well, so we're gonna go home with these.
Starting the day off with a stack of games. That's pretty dope. Mostly excited about that Transformers game. The rest of them, pretty sure I don't have, but it'll be nice to have. What else do we have here? That is a big sale right there, only because that is inside. But there's more Nerf stuff. All right, I'll take that.
So I found this Starbucks mug here, and I've had a little bit of luck selling Starbucks mugs. I don't find them a ton, but I did sell one from Beijing pretty quickly for a little bit of money, so I went ahead and looked this one up. If you wanted to buy this mug right now on eBay, you're paying at least $50. So I don't know what it is about this one, but apparently it's worth some money. So we're gonna grab this baby for, you know, $1.75. I'm into it.
Check it. Red basket. I'm gonna take it.
Got some pretty things on the green shelf. That with its pair would have been worth grabbing. These are really cute, but they're a little damaged on the bottom, which is a bummer. They are cute. Oh well.
Check it. Star Wars, Lego, Millennium Falcon, all things good.
All right, we've got some Harley boots. Check them babies out. I think those are coming home with me. Those do pretty well on my clothes reselling app, so it's a good find.
Maybe we're just gonna have a Lego kind of day. Look at this Lego Dimensions tub. I've never seen that one, but definitely gonna get it. So I have never sold Bakugan before. I've never even tried, but we do sell trading cards really easily at our flea market antique booth. And I was thinking maybe just put them in a little baggie, sell them for a couple dollars a piece if they're not worth anything in bulk. I'm really not sure, but I think we're gonna try Bakugan for the first time. Tell me your name again?
Gary.
Gary, it's nice to meet you, man.
All right, man. Take care.
Dude, half off Monday for Savers always creates a bit of a dilemma that Sabres that we started at will let you in as soon as they open the doors. The rest of them hold you off for an hour and are letting seniors in first. Not sure why that one's different, but it creates a problem where now we can't just rush to the next Sabres because it doesn't open for a little while. So we'll go to some Goodwills in between. Looks like today's gonna be all right because Fortnite Nerf Gun, I sell these a ton, just as fast as I can get them. This one is missing its clip, but I do have an extra one, so that's good. And also the see-through blue, baby, and it's got its drum.
They're actually doing a bunch of deep cleaning here at this Goodwill, so it's a little tricky for me to get through the dish section. I haven't found a ton though, but we're gonna keep looking. This aisle's clear, so let's just chat about this stuff. Ooh, this is pretty. Looks like a DIY thing, but I guess it's not. It's pretty. Let's see. Little porcelain. It's pretty. Not much shaking.
So last time we were at that Sabres, I got a white PSP. That was a good day. Last time I was at this Goodwill, I picked up a pretty expensive GameCube game. And it'd be nice to do that again, but all I'm seeing is random stuff just kind of tucked in here. But we'll have to check it all out. See if any of it's stuff that I have or need. I'm not sure if I've got that Guardians game.
Got a little Fire King. That one is too. More Fire King? Wow.
So I've already got this bad boy, don't need to get it again. That would almost be worth it because it's like a $15 game, but they kind of know that, I guess, because it's got $8.29 on it. I'm gonna pick those up because I don't have them in the collection. Nerf guns.
So cute. Squeezed. Interesting. It's a bust for me.
Hannah's already checked out, but I found one more game I gotta get, so it's ripped. She's standing up there waiting for me at the door. I'm having a pretty good day so far. What about you?
50-50.
So, one good store, one bad store. I picked up a copy of 007 Racing on the way out of the store. I just happened to catch it out of the corner of my eye. I've never owned this game before, so I never noticed, but there's like a cheat code on the license plate or something, which is dope. I'll tell you what I love about this part of town is that Sabres, that last Goodwill, and this Goodwill, they're all one right after the other, just really close to each other. So honestly, we've got a full day of thrifting in already, and it's barely been an hour. It's really nice how close some of the thrift stores here in town are, but we're gonna do this Goodwill. Hannah's excited because she usually does pretty well here, so let's check it out. Definitely looking like a buy. It's a bag full of Nerf stuff, and almost every single piece in there, except for this one orange clip, is uncommon. It's an uncommon scope, it's an uncommon barrel, 2 uncommon clips. Those will sell individually for me quite well. Very happy about that.
Well, that's an interesting start to this trip. I don't hate them. They're kind of pretty.
Now the real question is there any video games that aren't you draw? Probably not, but we're gonna look.
Tiny Corelbles. Little pugs. Those are cute. How much are those? $1.49 a piece. They're really not expensive. They're probably $4 at World Market. Target. So, very cheap. Oh, he's so cute. Guess his partner's not here. That's a bummer. He's so pretty. Oh, those are kind of cute too. She's a little chipped up though. No salt and peppers today. This is pretty. Probably from Target. I don't know. Maybe not. It's got like a metal bottom on it. And copper handle. It's really nice.
I have searched the entire media section hoping to score one PlayStation, one game or something, but doesn't really seem to be much going on at all. However, there is a Kim Possible VHS. That's pretty tempting. I think that's going to be a definite buy.
Oh wow, look at these guys. They're so fancy. Little feet on them. I don't know how much or where they're from. Huh. Those are really pretty.
This is not a drill. Worship him. He should be the mascot. He's already trademarked, so it can't be, but he should be the mascot. Let's go.
Okay, this is kind of cool. I'm probably gonna put it in my booth even though it's not really the right vibe, but who cares? It's super awesome. Someone made this like bike gear clock. It's really cool. It's only $3, so I'll go ahead and get it. It's a nice find.
You haven't found anything?
Just this. Scram!
He's perfect. I got two things I'm really excited about today. That 007 racing game, I can't wait to get home and play it. There's some really uncommon stuff in this bag for Nerf, so bonus. All right, we're rolling up to the next Sabres. Probably gonna be the last one today. We've had a good day already, so maybe this will put the cherry on top of the cake. I don't know, but I do know that whenever we come to this side of town, it's always way more windy, which is kind of nice because it feels just a little bit better, but it probably doesn't sound very good, does it? I guess he comes in threes. This is not the first time I've seen him in groups of 3. Why?
Not too much here. Let's see. Amber glass. That looks like glass big. Yep. These are kind of pretty. Bottoms of them are nice. Other glass big? Dinoware. Yeah, Dinoware. Some of these pie plates with like recipes in them. I think they're kind of cute. They're not worth anything. It's a bummer. Another glass bake. No, Fire King.
So I've showed up at the Sabres near open a couple weeks in a row now and really cleaned these guys out. So there's not much here that I haven't already passed up on once. Just make sure that I'm not missing anything good. Doesn't look like I am. I've got everything that's on that shelf.
So I've got some like interesting collector's mugs here. Little Tabasco mugs, which I do have a tiny Tabasco pot, like cook pot in my booth, which that could be kind of cool to add to it. It's gonna be $3 today for those 4. That's not bad. These like little Campbell soup mugs are pretty too. $19.98. Probably marked as a set. Or not marked at all. There's actually no price on any of these. Rip. No idea how much they are. Oh well. These are pretty. It's just, they're nice. Little green M&M action. Lol. Oh, grumpy cat.
This is new from last week. Some Marvel figures and other. They're all pretty expensive even at half off. But interesting to see. And then again, more games I've already seen. Too bad there's no new ones. There's a lot of Atari stuff.
Hold up here. This is a nice find. Maybe $7 today. Sure, I'll do that. Let's do this. Getting them.
I've looked the toys over pretty hard. Doesn't seem to be much, but there is a Minecraft torch. I've been finding lots of these lately, which means I'm almost ready to use them for their intended purpose.
Found a pretty cool granny square blanket. It's really nice. It's not like incredibly vivid on the colors, which I do like them when they're a little bit more like in your face. But based on like the lack of stretch in this one, I think it's older, but it's only like $3.50, so I'll go ahead and get it.
Check it. They're there. Second Nerf gun today that has the parts that came with it. Those clips are very difficult to find with the gun, so the fact that that's complete makes it semi-valuable or semi-sought after, so I'll have no problem selling it. Very happy they're there. It's the first one in about a year I've found with the clips. I'm not sure why, but this particular Sabres always does a lot of cards, usually baseball cards, but not always. Every now and then there is a trading card game. So here's a Star Trek trading card game, and I'm gonna buy those. Gonna get it. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy about what we are gonna go home with today on Sabres Half Off Monday, but we've kind of been wearing it out a little bit, so most of these savers have not restocked too well. The quality of your finds at a half off Monday go up and down kind of month by month, so closer to the beginning of the month these guys will do a better restock. They're probably worth coming back, but we might have to skip half off Monday for a couple weeks. Just let them fill it back up. We are rolling up to the salad place that we ate at yesterday called Salad and Go, and I was talking on yesterday's episode how they just keep popping up everywhere, and I guess that's the truth because the sign says, how fast are we growing? We will double our store count in the next 12 months. So they're growing pretty fast. Now, I'm not one to eat a salad too often. I like salads enough, I guess, but this place's lemonade is like, it's great. It's fantastico. So I'm pretty much just here for the lemonade. She's here for the salad. I mean, I'm gonna eat a salad, but I'm probably gonna buy like 5 of these lemonades. It's really interesting. It says all drinks, 16 ounce or 24 ounce, $1. So no matter what size you get, just $1. So I'm gonna ask if they have it by the gallon, which would be dope. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but if they do, I'm gonna buy like 2 gallons of it. If not, I'm buying like 3 cups. How you feel about it?
I'm not surprised.
Lemonade for me! You don't have the lemonade by the gallon, do you?
No.
Dude, thank you very much. Look at the lemonade, I almost dropped it.
Oh my God.
Take it. Guard my lemonade with your life. All right, let's go eat this salad and chug this lemonade. All right, guys, we're back from the thrift store, and today was kind of cool because we have been starting this new habit of going out really early on half off Mondays and getting to Savers at open, which means we hit 3 to 5 thrift stores and are back home before noon. So we actually just woke up from a nap. So if we're a little loopy, I apologize, but after the last few days worth of videos that we made and all that we put into, especially yesterday's video, we needed a little nap. And I don't feel like I've woken up yet. So if this is all a dream, it'd be a weird dream, but I would understand because I'm tired. Let's jump into all the stuff that we found. Lots of good stuff today. Lots of like stuff I was like kind of really surprised to find. 3 Nerf guns that are cream of the crop. 3 whole Nerf guns that will resell this week, I'm confident. But let's start with, let's just start right here on top. You bought some really strange stuff.
I bought some rad shoes. These are Harley Davidson boots, and people like to buy these on my clothing reselling app.
We resell a lot of clothes on Depop, and Hannah has sold probably a dozen pair of Harley boots over the couple of years we've been doing that. So that's pretty good. All right, well, let me start with this big Nerf gun. Fortnite Nerf Gun. Pretty much of the newest line of Nerf guns came out not too long ago, and they just sell like crazy. We sold 2 or 3 of them in our newest toy booth, no, our second newest toy booth when it first opened, $25 a piece, which is crazy because I think this is like 30 new or something. At any rate, these Fortnite guns right now at least are currently holding their resale value really well. It didn't have the Fortnite clip, but I have one laying around, so do you remember finding that?
Yeah.
I remember coming home with that Fortnite Nerf clip just going, I'll find the gun. And, you know, barrel's just extra. So that's pretty awesome. What else did you get?
That all goes together. Okay, this is probably my find of the day, and I didn't know that it would be. So Starbucks does a lot of mugs that are location based. They all look basically the exact same. They just have different locations and sometimes different colors.
Okay. I didn't even get a good look at it. You told me it was special. I was like, oh, it's a Starbucks mug, huh?
Yeah. So there's some that are like, you know, most of them are like $10 new, and so not really valuable to resell. This one, for some reason, is. I don't really know why. Maybe it's a rare one or like uncommon, I guess. But yeah, it goes for about $50.
Well, what happened when we looked this up at the thrift store is kind of that moment. Sometimes you'll get on eBay and you'll search something quite specific and you'll see that if you want to buy it on eBay, there's an exorbitant price for it, which people do when they find that they have something that you can't buy on eBay. They just post it for $500 and hope that someone will offer them $20 and they'll take it. That's kind of how some people operate. We tend to try not to be that way, but this kind of had that going on. So at first glance, we were like, okay, this mug is at least not easy to get your hands on. But then, of course, we looked at the sold listings, and there were some that had sold for all over the place.
Yeah, they were high prices and low prices both, and so, but if you wanted to buy it right now, you're paying at least $50 to $60 for it. So
we'll probably throw it up for $50 and take an offer for $30, $50. So But coffee mugs are fun to sell.
Yeah.
It's always surprising when you actually get some good money for...
It's a mug.
Yeah. So over the last, I don't know, since we started our toy booths, I started talking way more about Nerf. I haven't always talked so heavily about Nerf on the channel, but most of the time when people message me and ask me how to get into Nerf, reselling Nerf, most of them are asking about eBay. And I find that eBay is not the easiest place to sell Nerf. So I usually make the suggestion that you really figure out what guns are selling quite regularly on eBay. And we have sold quite a few of this gun on eBay with just a single one of these cartridges. Just one of them. Not even like, I think originally it came with 3 to 4 of them because it has a place here in the stock to put the cartridges. So just having one actually OEM cartridge makes this gun pretty sought after. So we might throw this one on eBay. It's a little bit difficult to sell in the booth because if I do sell it in the booth, I have to tape this up so that no one will steal this bit, because people that are going to come looking at these are going to know that that is more valuable than the gun. And then I would have to write a note on it saying that one cartridge inside or something, or I would maybe have to tape the cartridge on the outside or something. I don't really want to deal with that, so this might end up being an eBay sell. But at any rate, I love seeing that at the thrift store. It's always a game. It's always, is the cartridge in there? And it's always nice when it is. So, double great Nerf find today. What else did you get?
Okay, this one, I just really liked it. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in my booth. I'm not gonna it's not gonna be really expensive or anything like that. But I just thought it was kind of cool. Someone did a really good job with it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it at all. It's actually a well-used Shimano bike gear. So.
Cool.
It's still got the original Shimano logos on it. So someone actually looks like they just TIG welded it to the base and called it done. Put a clock face on the back. I guess they had to weld the little plate on there for the clock mechanism to hold on to. But as a custom clock maker myself, I give that 5 stars. That's beautiful.
Someone's gonna want it for their man cave, I think.
You think so?
It's pretty cool.
It'll be interesting. It's kind of a stab in the dark trying to sell that kind of thing with your dishes, but
yeah.
You need a wall of, we've been talking about having a wall of nonsense in her booth just because there's stuff that we kind of want to sell that doesn't really fit in my toy booth. So, I don't know. And if you're watching our videos and you're pretty new to our channel, it's been like a week or maybe 2 since we've been to one of our reselling flea market booths. And what we've been doing is restocking them heavily once every couple weeks and seeing if we can make that fit into our schedule. Because when we first opened them, we had to go to them every day and put stuff like that we'd buy at the thrift store in them. And that was not ever we were not ever going to be able to do it every day all the time. So we've been trying to really just pick a day every week, every 2 weeks, and go restock them. And that's coming up. So if you've been watching us just for a few days, stick around because it's a lot of fun when we go restock those flea market booths. And that's almost what all of this stuff is. Save maybe one of my Nerf guns and about half of these video games that I'm keeping. All this is going to our flea market booths. That's kind of what the name of the game is right now. So let me talk about another Nerf gun that will be fun to sell in my toy booth, because I think since we opened our newest toy booths, I don't think I've found one of these with the clips. I think the last one of these we found was an eBay sale. And this is one that I might actually recommend you might sell on eBay if you do come across it in the wild with these clips. This is a fun gun because I think before this one there was only ever one Nerf blaster that actually took dual cartridges. And it's a rather expensive gun because it was electric and it was big and it took drums. So this is technically, I think, don't quote me here, there might be some other Nerf experts watching that know better, but they make bigger drums than this, and I believe that this gun with 2 of the bigger drums, 1 on each side, makes it tied for first with the highest capacity Nerf gun that you can get. Highest capacity of darts. Little interesting tidbit there. But at any rate, collectors just want to get these bad boys with their original clips. And this clip right here is, to the best of my knowledge, does not come in any other gun. So there you go. So that was awesome to find today. Very happy about that. What else did you get?
I got a little Tupperware family.
You got a bunch of them. Here, I'll grab these. Are they all different sizes?
They are.
Hold them up here.
Oh.
I lost the lid.
No.
Lid down.
Got it.
So it's like singular bars. Anybody remember singular? No, it's not.
Okay,
at all.
it's 2.
It's 2 and 2.
2 and 2, but you know.
That's cool though.
These are
spaghetti
cool.
and such.
Yeah, these I really like because They got the little shaker
these are,
top.
yeah, like Parmesan.
Yeah.
We're going to use all 4 of them for Parmesan because we're Spagooter fanatics. I think I broke this one. You should probably fix it.
Oh, no.
All right, so that was a good find. It's nice that those were... Did you pay for them all together, or were they separate?
They were all separate, but...
Those were cheaper. $1.29 for the little ones and $2 for the big ones, but half off. That's awesome.
Yes.
I didn't even think about them being half off. Again, more Nerf stuff that I couldn't be happier about. Just these clips. We sell them in our flea market booths. I sell these for $3 a piece, and they go like hotcakes. So, you know, I paid $2 for that, and there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Pretty good.
6, 9.
I thought you were correcting me. I was like, did I really get those numbers wrong? All right. What else did you get?
Okay, I'm going to have to switch you sides for my things.
Is there a magical number that comes in between 6 and 9? 7 and 8, I guess.
I was like, there's 2. Okay, I'll show you this first. We got another blankie.
Nice.
So this one, it's granny square blanket. And
It's old.
I think it's older.
It's very much so older. Someone asked us one time how you can tell the difference between the newer ones and the vintage ones. Not an easy question to answer because you could potentially have a much older one that was very well taken care of, but
It's been washed recently. It
well,
smells good.
you can. I don't know about you, but you can just tell what older yarn looks like. How yarn compresses over years and years and years.
So the most that I know about it is there's acrylic yarn and there's cotton yarn.
Yeah.
And you can tell which is which by the stretch or lack thereof. Cotton won't stretch much, but acrylic you can kind of really like.
And that doesn't, any variable that would determine one or the other isn't exclusive. You could still come across some cotton yarn today and make one, but there's a lot of factors, but it's pretty easy to look at that one and go, ooh, that's old.
Yeah.
It's very old.
It's pretty.
So that'll sell at her flea market booth pretty well. Continuing on with the Nerf stuff, there's a bunch of little Nerf parts in this one that I'm happy to have just to stick in our flea market booth because along with selling these clips for $3, I sell the specialty ones. These are zombie clips. If they do or don't end up going to a gun that I might hold out for. And actually, I'm not super familiar with all the zombie stuff, so this might end up going to a gun. I'll have to look it up and potentially keep it and see if I don't need to put it on something else. But this is a very, very odd little piece.
It is.
It's very strange. But yeah, Nerf stuff. I haven't heavily restocked our 2 toy booths here in town with Nerf stuff since we started. I've just put a gun or 2 in, and I'm thinking here in the next few days I'm going to price about 100 guns that I have, split them between the 2, and really make our toy booths just buried in Nerf guns. Because we keep being told that because of the way that things work here in Phoenix, it being so hot in the summer, snowbirds and lots of families come into Phoenix during the winter, and these kinds of flea market booths go wild. So we're supposed to have a much better time. Not that our time in the summer's been bad. It's been more than acceptable, but everyone keeps telling us, kind of, hey, just wait till winter, it gets real good. So I'm trying to get our booths just beefed up before they gets here. And Nerf is one of the ways I plan on doing that. So just Nerf stuff everywhere. I don't even know what to do with all this. I'm just swimming in it. You should see off camera over here. I've got baskets full of Nerf clips and stuff. And it all needs to get priced. What else did you get?
It's like the deep end of a swimming pool. We're swimming in it. The last thing that I got are these little Coke jars.
Was there 3 of them?
There's 3 of them.
And they're all different sizes?
Yes, these are actually all different sizes. But they're really cool. They say Coca-Cola Cafe on them. Just really nice canisters.
Yeah, they're very nice. And they have the date 2003 on them.
Nice.
So, yeah, they're about 17 years old. Almost vintage.
A little old,
All right. One of my favorite things that I bought today. I might have to keep that one. It's just all there is to it. Some Star Trek trading card games. I didn't get the best look at them, and it's not a game I'm familiar with, so I'm assuming they are trading cards and not just some board game card add-ons or something, which happens from time to time. Sometimes when you're looking for some new card game stuff to flip, you'll get something and it'll be like, nope, this is just part of some Star Wars, Star Trek board game. But I'll bag those up in sets of 10. and sell them at my flea market booth as well. A box full of Bakugan, as I said earlier in the video, just gonna put them in the same bin as those cards. So when if kids are digging through there going, ooh, are there any Bakugan cards in here? They might also see these little baggies. Now for those of you who don't know what they are, it's kind of like a card game matchup that's based off of an anime, just like Yu-Gi-Oh, but maybe a little later than that. And I don't know exactly how to activate them, but they're balls and you roll them onto the table and they kind of flip up and turn into proper little creature-looking things, like droids.
Tiny bugs.
Tiny bugs, kind of says.
I don't like them.
Yeah, so I've always, at the Goodwill bins and stuff, just found the odd Bakugan, and I've, thrown it in my bag, and I've probably got 5 or 6 of them in our storeroom back there, but that's more than I've ever brought home, so that's pretty cool. Missed opportunity. I should have thrown this in the VHS, the VCR over here. Let's just go ahead and do that. And get a little Kim Possible action in the background of this video before it's over.
Call me, beat me.
Did you watch this growing up?
Yeah. Call me, beat me. If you want to reach me, if you want to page me, it's okay.
I think I'm just the right age. My friends quoted that TV show. We were probably already teenagers, young teenagers, but they would just quote that nonstop. See how it looks. We probably won't even get to the episode before we're done with this, but we'll try. I think this is about the 5th one of these I've brought home, 4th or 5th one in the last week or two. I don't know if I've got any of them laying nearby, but
there's one hanging up.
Oh yeah, I hung it up like it's supposed to be. So one of my toy booths here in town has these right across the front of the store for decoration, and I've been wanting to do it to my other toy booth, just so that there's another one of those little things that ties it together. And people come in and go, oh, this must be the same guy. That, so they know they can kind of go. What I want people to do that like to buy trading cards from me regularly, et cetera, or video games, as I've been putting more and more of them in. I definitely want people to know they can go to all of my booths in town looking for video games a couple times a month and see that I've restocked stuff. So I kind of trying to make all my booths look the same, and that's one of my, I guess, trademarks. What else have I got? There's just so much in here. A Lego Dimensions sorting case. Never got into collecting the Dimensions, though I do have a couple specific ones, because at one time or another it was like the only way you could get Doctor Who minifigs. There was a Doctor Who minifig, so I do have some that can go in there. And then I can hold on to those. It's the Millennium Falcon Lego bag. I've just been trying to get more and more little Lego trinkets into our flea market booths. And an update for those of you wanting to know, some people have asked in the comments on a couple videos how our Legos are doing in our toy booth. And to be honest with you, we put them in there and they did great for a week, and then we didn't sell any for like a month, maybe a month and a half. Legos, the cups of Legos. And then we did sell a lot of the other Lego stuff, like that bag probably would have sold if I'd already put it in the booth. But I don't know what happened, and this is usually how it goes with these kinds of flea market reselling. You broke my video games! Ow! This is usually how it goes with that kind of flea market reselling situation. The last 2 or 3 days, I think almost all the cups in my toy booth that you can fill with Legos have sold. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was just a couple people coming back because they found out I had some good stuff. But I made a bunch of money this month off of Legos, so that's made, just these last couple days has made it worth it. But that will just kind of go hang on that table in my toy booth. All right, now let's get into the video games. We'll save those 3 for last because I want to talk about them a little bit. I picked this up. I already have it, but it is like this Harry Potter Connect game is like a $15 game, which is not really at my threshold for reselling. Like, I'm not gonna pay $5 for something to sell for 15. That's just not kind of where we're at. But this one was sealed, so I kind of just figured I would get this one and probably keep it in my collection, because I don't know that I'd play it. I don't know, I might be making a mistake. It could be an awesome game. Maybe you'll let me know, but then I'll just sell on the other one that I have. But it's pretty cool. DC Universe Online, the next Legend is due. I'm assuming, though I actually have no idea, this might be one of those games you can't play anymore if it's all online or whatever, but I am trying to collect as many PS3 games as I have, so that'll just go in the collection also. And then this looks awesome. Legends of Guardians. Of the Guardians, I do remember actually seeing this movie when it came out. I thought it was pretty dope. But,
I read the books.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Harry Potter years 5 through 7. Honestly, these next 3, I may or may not have them. but it doesn't matter. They were $5 a piece, and they were just sitting there. It was the first stop. I was feeling good about it. And I'm pretty sure I don't have this one, so that one I'm good to have. I'm very happy to have Transformers, Devastation, and then there you go. Boom. Lego's Jurassic Park. That was trying to come out.
It's because I dropped it.
That was you. It was
Sorry.
you. All right, that's not all. Dirty Harry, let's go. I'm so pumped about that. I don't know why, but I didn't have it, so I was happy. And there was a gentleman at that First Savers. Do you remember his name?
Gary.
Gary, my man Gary. And he was in front of us in line, so he got to the video games first and didn't see anything he wanted. But I ended up getting his leftovers and came home. But I'm telling you this to say, he looked at this game and was like, never heard of that one. And I was like, same, but I'm going to buy it. The Moffat Conspiracy. So let me know below if you know anything about that game, whether or not I should play it. It's probably the game I'm second most excited about. But the one I'm most excited about is 007 Racing, because we don't do it very often, but we kind of have a series of us playing video games here on the channel. We post one every month, sometimes longer. But we've been trying to do more racing games, and this is one we should maybe do, you think?
Yeah.
Because it looks like a racing game with, like... it almost looks like what Grand Theft Auto has become when you race online, but you can shoot each other and crazy stuff like that. So it looks like we can get on there and race and then just try to mess each other up.
Do you get to pick your own Bond character? Like, do you
no
get
idea.
options? Because
Sean Connery or Pierce Brosnan?
you know.
I don't know. We will have to find out, though. We'll try to make a video out of that. Now, before we get out of here, you guys tell us in the comments below what's your favorite thing that we came home with. What's your favorite thing that you got? And what's your favorite thing that I got?
Favorite thing that you got is probably going to be the Kim Possible VHS. Let's go.
Let's go. Is it working? It's not in good shape. The image quality is seriously diminished on that one, so it probably will
Lame.
not be playing in the background of our videos, but it's worth a shot.
Favorite thing that I got, though, I'm going to go with my blankie.
The blankie. All right, my favorite thing you got was definitely the clock.
It's super cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I love bringing home handmade stuff. That's pretty cool. And then my favorite thing I got, if not this, you're going to have to fix him for me.
Yeah.
He needs a little help. I guess it's the 007 game. I really want to play it. I love collecting PS1. Anytime someone asks me what's my favorite system to collect for, I bounce between PS2 and PS1. It's hard to pick one. If you don't stop knocking stuff over, Devil Woman,
I shouldn't be trusted right now.
you are going to break something before the day's over. I can feel it. All right, well, I do want to know from you guys, what is your favorite thing that we picked up today? And also, thanks again. I just want to say again, I know I said it at the beginning of the video, but thank you so much for all the awesome vibes you sent our way yesterday. The internet was a little salty I shaved my beard, but, they didn't lose their minds. And I also got some uncomfortable, thirsty messages on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
I'll have to show you when this is over.
Oh my gosh.
Literally right before we started recording, it was like, okay, cool. But at any rate, thanks for the positivity. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking with us through this whole first year. I'm pretty excited to go into this second year of thrifting. It's going to be fun. It's starting off right, don't you think?
Yeah.
This is a good haul. This is just a nice, normal, average haul. It's got everything. It's got eBay stuff, booth stuff, games we'll actually play. I'm happy about it.
It was a good, well-rounded trip. I mean, last half off Saturday was insane. You can't pick. You
Oh, yeah,
can't
yeah.
top it.
Sometimes they're nuts. Actually, speaking of which, last half off Monday, here's the receipt. It stretches across the entirety of my camera. That didn't happen today.
It's like a CVS receipt.
That was the receipt from one stop.
It's just one.
But
I looked at my bank account after that stop, or that day of thrifting. We won't talk about it.
Yeah, it was. Someone asked on yesterday's video in our Q&A, what was your most you ever spent? It was probably that stop. It was probably, maybe. Nah, that's a little on the low side, $130. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here, but before we go, do me a couple favors. Check out our merch store, TatoesTrash.com. We've got some new stuff going on there in the next couple days, so you're gonna need to go look at it. Also, before we go, check out our public Discord. It's a fun place to be. Come over there, check it out, hang out with us. There's a lot of people over there chatting right now. And again, thanks for the positivity on the Discord, guys. A lot of people came over this morning alone to say congrats on 365 days. We woke up this morning on our 365th video in a row. to 5,000 subs. Ticked over while we were sleeping, so a lot of you congratulated us for that this morning too. But if you're not a member of the Discord, it's a nice positive place to be, so go check it out. And then other than that, I guess subscribe, pretty please.
Yeah,
so we can get to 6,000 real soon. And then I guess other than that, just know that we post daily videos here on this channel, and I would love it if you would come back tomorrow. So until tomorrow, guys, peace out.